inshallah, for those who wish to, Abul Hussein al-Shaheed. Salawat Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad.
محب اليتيم سيد الشباب أهل الجنة صلوات محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعظم الله أرجلكم أرجلنا لمصابتنا والمصيبة إلا بعبد الله مصيبة سيدة الأم المصائب مصيبة الليلة مصيبة سيدة الرباب مصيبة سيدة الأم فرح مصيبة السيدة المعصومة مصيبة على الخيمغان. قال الله في كتابه الكريم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل لا أسألكم أجرا إلا المودة في القربى. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, Ya Rasulullah, don't ask any reward from the Ummah except for love of your family. Don't ask for anything but respect for your family, for kindness towards your family. I ask you as a thirsty body with no arms and no head next to the Quran, kindness or love. I ask you, are the small pieces of Qasim's body, is this a sign of love of the Ummah? I ask you, is the hole in Akbar's chest a sign of love from the Ummah? I ask you, is the small grave of Ali al-Asghar, is that a sign of love from the Ummah? Or the body which is covered in arrows and spears, that isn't in the sky or on the ground, but lies somewhere in between when it's crushed by the hooves of the horses? Is this the love of the Ummah that they were talking about? Tonight is one of the greatest nights that break the heart of every believer. Tonight is the night of Sham and Ghareeban, the night of the greatest depression. Even the Imam of our time, when he's asked to describe what is it about this night which is so heartbreaking, he says, As-salamu alayka ya awlad al-Rasulallah. Peace be upon the women that were driven from one tent to another. Peace be upon the children who ran without shoes into the darkness of the night. Peace be upon the body that was trampled on by the horses. The narrations say the following: many things happened tonight, but I will only talk about a few of them. Inshallah, Syed will go into more detail. But there is one element that must be understood, that when al-Musayib entered the tent, she said to Imam al-Sajjad, Awa Muhammada, Awa Musibata, وعليا وسيدا. She says, "Oh my beloved Sajjad, your father is no more." Imam Sajjad asks a question. He says, "Auntie, if the battle is over, Akbar is gone, Qasim is gone, Asghar is gone, why can I hear horses riding up and down the Maidan? Can you tell me this?" They say al-Musa'ib lifts up the side of the khayma. What Imam sees almost takes his soul from this dunya. There comes the call, let's ride the bodies over the lash of the shuhada. One by one, a tribe stands up. Someone says, "You can't ride on the lash of Mullah Abbas. We won't allow that to happen." Someone comes for the lash of Ali al-Akbar and says, "We won't allow that to happen." Even someone comes for Hur and Habib. Every lash has someone to claim it. Every tribe has a son or maybe a cousin that can help that body. But the son of Sayyida, the son of Sayyida has no one. Umar ibn Sa'd said, "Sharpen the hooves of the horses, ride and crush the bones of Abi Abdullah." The narration says, Imam Sajjad says, "I heard the breaking of bones and the crushing of his flesh. I saw him under the horse's hooves." Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. At that point, brothers and sisters, they start to come towards the tent of al-Musa'ib. They come to the tent of Imam Sajjad. The narrations say that they look at Mullah Sajjad. He's very ill, he's very tired. He's lying on a bed and they kick the bed of Sajjad. They begin to take the hijabs. They begin to hit people and strike. There's a little girl though that's running from tent to tent. It's as if she's looking for her father. One mal'oon known by Shimmer, he enters the tent. He sees the earrings on her head. He sees the earrings Mawla Hussein gave to her. In the poetry she says, "My father, if they asked me for my earrings, by God I would have given them. You told me to be kind. Tell me why he hit me on my face. Didn't you put your hand on the head of Halida? Didn't you say, Hamida, this is how an orphan is treated? Why is he hitting me on my head?" The narration say, Shimmer hit her in such a manner that her lips began to bleed, that her teeth were broken. Then he grabbed her and pulled her earrings. She was saying my ears are still connected. He pulled the earrings from her ears. She began to bleed. She runs from tent to tent. The narration say, when Maroon looks at her clothes are on fire. How does the daughter of Hussein run with her clothes on fire? Only Allah knows. One Mal'oon comes to her and says, "Sayyida, you're on fire, you're burning, your skin is burning. Let me take the fire out." I'll leave you with this last line, brothers and sisters. She looks at him and says, "Can I ask you a question, oh man?" He says, "Ask and I will answer." He says, "Are you with us or against us?" He says, "I am neither, but I have to take these things from you, or I will have someone else take things from you." Then she says, "Tell me which is the way to Najaf." "Tell me which is the way to Najaf." He says, "Why do you want to know?" She says, "My grandfather is Abul Yatim. I am Yatim. I want protection from him."
सलाम के दुश्मनों पे लाना, बीबी सकीना सलामुल्लाह अलैहा पे जुल्म ढाने वालों पे